Our exploration into the profound relationship between the mind and breath unveils a transformative perspective that transcends traditional views. Historically, the image of the yogi, often misconceived in Western thought as an ascetic figure engaged in extreme physical practices, is redefined to reveal a deeper, spiritual essence. This new understanding is rooted in the ancient practice of yoga, derived from the Sanskrit yug, symbolizing the union of body, mind, and spirit. Yoga's essence is intricately linked with the science of breath, a discipline extending far beyond physical mastery to encompass mental and spiritual realms. This ancient knowledge, honed over generations in Eastern traditions, now resonates powerfully in the Western consciousness, harmonizing Eastern philosophical depth with Western practical application. The vital role of correct breathing is emphasized not just for physical well-being and disease prevention, but as a crucial element in mental clarity, emotional stability, and spiritual enlightenment. This journey of discovery highlights the transformative power of mastering the art of breath. It is a path that elevates life from mere existence to a richer, more profound experience, bridging the physical with the spiritual. The narrative of this exploration moves from historical misconceptions to present-day enlightenment, where breath becomes the key connector between the tangible and the ethereal, the known and the unknown. This script invites the viewer to embark on a life-changing journey, uncovering the hidden treasures that lie within the power of breath. In the esoteric meaning of breath, we delve into a realm where breath transcends its physical function and becomes a symbol of life itself. Breath, or prana in Sanskrit, is not just about inhaling oxygen and expelling carbon dioxide. It represents a universal life force, an energy that animates all living beings. This concept suggests that breath is a sacred rhythm, a bridge between the individual and the cosmic force, making it a vital spiritual practice. It highlights the interconnectedness of life and the pervasive nature of prana, transforming breathing from a mundane activity into a spiritual ritual that nurtures the body and soul. In this perspective, each breath we take is not just a biological necessity, it's a spiritual communion, a moment of aligning ourselves with the universe's vast energy network. The act of breathing becomes a ritual, a deliberate practice of drawing in not just air, but the very essence of life and vitality. Prana is omnipresent, existing in all forms of life, from the simplest to the most complex. It's a force that binds the universe together, present in every atom and every space. In the yogic philosophy, understanding and harnessing this prana through controlled breathing is key to achieving physical health, mental clarity, emotional balance, and spiritual enlightenment. The body's nervous system, particularly the cerebrospinal and the sympathetic systems, plays a crucial role in the distribution and utilization of prana. This distribution is akin to a sophisticated network where prana is channeled to nourish, energize, and sustain every part of our being. The cerebrospinal system, acting like a command center, uses prana for conscious activities like thinking and voluntary movement, while the sympathetic system uses it to manage involuntary processes like growth and nutrition. In essence, prana is not just the breath we draw, it's the very force that animates us, a bridge between the physical and the spiritual, the seen and the unseen. Understanding and mastering the flow of prana through conscious breathing can unlock profound spiritual and physical well-being, connecting us more deeply with the universe's rhythm and our place within it. In the yogic tradition, as described in ancient texts such as the Upanishads and the Yoga Sutras of Patanjali, prana is recognized as the connecting link between the material and the spiritual, the body and the mind. It is through the mastery of prana, via practices such as pranayama, that a yogi can attain higher states of consciousness and ultimately liberation or moksha. The journey of prana within the yogi, as you have inquired, involves the awakening of Kundalini Shakti, the serpent power residing dormant at the base of the spine in the Muladhara chakra. Through various techniques, including the contraction of the anus known as Mula Bandha, the yogi directs this primal force upwards through the Sushumna Nadi, piercing through the chakras until it reaches the Ajna chakra, the seat of intuition and inner wisdom, symbolically located at the third eye. This ascension transforms the individual's consciousness, leading to the union of Jivatma, the individual soul, with Paramatma, the supreme soul, often represented by the symbol of Hamza, the divine swan or breath. In this state, the yogi experiences the blissful vibration of nada, the divine sound current, and realizes the oneness with Brahman, the ultimate reality. Thus, prana is not just the breath that flows in and out of the lungs, but the sacred thread that weaves through the tapestry of existence, connecting the microcosm of the individual soul to the macrocosm of the universal spirit. This transcends the physical and enters the realm of the soul and its universal connections. The teachings focus on two key areas of spiritual growth: recognizing the soul's true identity and understanding its relationship with the universal life force. These teachings emphasize that our true self, the soul, is independent of the physical body and the mind. It is an eternal entity, a fragment of the divine, transcending the limitations of our physical existence. Through specific exercises involving rhythmic breathing and focused meditation, one can cultivate an awareness of the soul's reality and its independence from the body. This process nurtures a sense of the soul's immortality and a deeper connection to the universal consciousness. These practices involve meditating on the soul as an entity distinct from the body, viewing the body as merely a temporary vessel. This perspective encourages a profound realization of our deeper spiritual nature and our connection to the universal fabric of existence.